A lawmaker is blocking a bipartisan bill on police chases from being heard in legislative hearings. Today, a member of her own party says that data is flawed. Fox 13's Matthew Smith is breaking down what we're learning. And Matt, looks like we've got a disagreement within the Democratic Party.
Yeah, so that lone lawmaker is actually holding up this bill, Senator Manka Dhingra. And we've now learned that a fellow Democrat, Alicia Rule, warned her that the data that she was relying on was bad before Dhingra used that same data during interviews on Monday. Rule telling Fox 13 that data should be tossed out.
Get out of the car! Stop!
Pursuits or high-speed chases have created a fight in the state legislature. There is bipartisan support for a bill that amends current rules for chases, but one senator, Manka Dhingra, plans to hold up that legislation, meaning it won't be heard, effectively killing it.
And I will tell you that protecting innocent Washingtonians is always going to be a very high priority.
She's putting a premium on a new study from UW, a study that says since laws surrounding high-speed chases were changed, we've seen 3 people die in police pursuits compared to 11 in that same time frame prior. But that study's under fire. The CLU professor was commissioned to review the study, writing, quote, "If this analysis was submitted for peer review, it would be summarily rejected as it does not satisfy threshold criteria for quantitative scientific work. The analysis should be disregarded in its entirety." In fact, we found 2 deaths listed that were killed by a chase, though when we dug into our Fox 13 archives, we found investigators said they called off a chase.
Motorcycle that outruns our police cars and everything, so we don't chase.
We need to fix this.
Steve Strand with the Washington Association of Sheriffs and Police Chiefs says the bill needs to be heard. He's hoping this latest news allows that to happen.
We're talking about lives. Now, I know that holes have been poked in the study. If these changes have saved lives, is it worth taking a step back and saying, how can we save those lives?
Yeah. The fact is, nobody wants pursuits that place anyone in danger. I think everyone agrees on that. We also need to have the prospect or the possibility of law enforcement engaging in a pursuit to begin to shift that element of criminals acting with impunity.
So in response to this new study, Dhingra's office says it actually proves their point. They say it proves better data is needed, but they need to make the best decisions on the best data that they have, meaning they're still going to use what they've been talking about. Hannah, I know you've actually been talking to Alicia Rule's office, and it seems that Dhingra's office knew about all this before she spoke with you on Monday.
Yeah, so that Democratic representative, Alicia Rule, did send me a statement. She says the bipartisan police pursuit bills has more than 50 sponsors in the House and Senate, and it deserves to be discussed in both houses, in her opinion. She also added that decisions like this should be based on, quote, good, reliable data and not one's personal political stance.